Hi all. Welcome to bacareers. Business analysis for beginners. In this video, let us observe what are the challenges faced by the business analyst during project execution and requirement gathering. Here I am listing down the real-time challenges faced by the business analyst. There can be other challenges, but here I am mentioning few which are facing by the business analyst in day-to-day life. I believe it may be enough when you are trying as a fresher, 1 or 2 years of experience. Frequently changing requirements, freeze requirements, coordination with developers and testers, change management with respect to cost and timelines, drive UAT phase on time completion of UAT, manage stakeholders' availability for requirements and conducting meetings, lack of training, people management, coordinating with different teams and different people, making sure status reporting is effective. Domain knowledge. Overall, making sure project health is in good shape and delivered as per the timelines without any issues. Changing requirements. Clients may change their requirements very frequently. As a business analyst, it is very difficult to manage internal and external stakeholders when they are frequently changing the requirements. We can't accept every change request because already we committed the deadline of the project and committed the timelines to client and higher management, and it may impact on project cost also. And the development team also started work for committed requirements. And it will take a good amount of time to discuss and understand the requirements on the new change and feasibility of the same. And we can't say no to the client because it may impact the project, so we need to convince the client with proper reasons. Before saying yes or no, as a business analyst, we need to analyze what is the impact of this change and how much effort needed to deliver this change. Every client may not change their requirements frequently, but it may happen in general. Freeze requirements. We need not to consider this as a tough challenge, but sometimes clients may make you struggle to give sign off, and sometimes clients will delay in providing the sign off. Because of this, development may delay, and we can inform the same to clients during the meetings. This is not a tough challenge, but for some reasons, clients will not sign off on the requirements or delay sign off. The reason is, once client provides sign off on the requirements, any changes will be charged additionally. So clients will take some time to sign off, but this will again impact our project schedule. However, in real time, we start follow-up with client to get sign-off, and we will commit the delivery dates once we get sign-off from the client only. Unless we get sign-off from the client on FSD, we will not start work on this project. It will happen rarely, but there is a chance to take place this scenario. Challenges during development. This is also a common challenge for business analysts across organizations. Developers will understand in a different way and do coding, but when it comes to testing, testers might have understood in a different way and they will raise a defect bug on developers. Developers will not easily accept the bug because they developed it and it will impact on their performance. Testers will argue it is a bug and finally it will be parked over business analyst. How to avoid these situations? Usually, business analysts will share SRS, FSD containing requirements with developers and testers, but business analysts should make sure that joint sessions to be organized with the development team and testing team. Business analysts should explain the requirements in a joint session to both developers and testers and give them some time to read and understand. In case of any doubts, business analysts should clarify then and there to avoid further confusions. And business analysts need to conduct meeting. With the internal stakeholders frequently to get the project updates and to get to know whether the team is facing any issues during development. Change management. As we discussed previously, once requirements are signed off from the client, any changes to the requirements will have impact on cost and schedule. So change management needs to be involved, i.e., client should agree to provide more cost and additional time to deliver. Most of the time, clients will not easily agree to the additional cost and time. This will require some sessions to convince clients. This will consume some effort. However, this is not exactly a challenge of business analyst. It will be a project manager who will coordinate with customers for additional cost and time, but since requirements are involved, business analyst will also be engaged in the change management process. Challenges faced by the business analyst during UAT, user acceptance testing. Once development and system testing is done from the project execution team and before taking software application go live, UAT has to be done. In the project execution, your project manager will reserve some time exclusively for UAT. In real time, clients will not start UAT in time. So, any delay in UAT will have an impact on project rollout. So, business analysts should drive UAT and make sure clients start testing from their end in time. In case of any defects in UAT phase, business analysts should quickly resolve with help of developers and testers. And if these are related to application functionality, then business analyst needs to address it as soon as possible. Again, just like getting sign-off on requirement documents, business analyst should get a sign-off on UAT as well. Client should confirm that UAT is performed and no pending issues. Manage stakeholders' availability for requirements. Requirements gathering is the most important phase in the SDLC. Business analysts will arrange sessions with clients to understand the requirements. Most of the time, business analysts will need business units, tech teams, architects, and other stakeholders to discuss the problem statement and collect end customer needs, but not everyone will be available at the same time. Especially if the company is into consulting, tech teams will be working on multiple projects. You need to match the client's time with every stakeholder, which seems easy but really challenging. If meetings get delayed, the project plan will be affected and hence delivery, implementation date gets postponed, your client will not agree and it will be difficult to convince. Lack of training. Sometimes you may face the client without proper training, as you do not have enough knowledge and enough training on the product. You can't convince the client and you can't provide suitable solutions to the client. Due to this, clients may lose confidence and trust in you. If you want to prove as a good business analyst, it is very important to maintain a good relationship with all the stakeholders so things get it done smoothly. Lack of domain knowledge. Domain knowledge is very important for business analysts, so that business analysts can understand what client is trying to explain and what exact requirement of the client is. It will help us to explain the functionality to developers and internal stakeholders. I hope it helped you to provide an overview on business analyst challenges. You can click on the link below to get more articles. Happy learning. All the best.